On the news, Governor Umeno's led administration clears Akwa Ibom State debt inherited from previous administration. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Committee on Nutrition and Food Security inspect Agricare farms. Plus, federal government organizes Opportunity Summit for Youth in Uyo. Good morning, thanks for joining us on our AM News. My name is Joy Ubani. A quick reminder that this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, channel 103, and on our social media handles, Facebook and YouTube. Do well to engage us there. And now to the news. Akwa Ibom State's government debt in commercial banks amounting to the tune of 39.831 billion naira has been cleared. The debt, both principal and interest, were inherited from the previous administration. Clement Barikwe reports that this was disclosed at the monthly media briefing by the state government.
The monthly media briefing is aimed at keeping residents abreast with Governor Umeno's achievements across key sectors of the economy. Commissioner for Information, Mr. Anyeka Numana, said rural and urban infrastructure expansion has further deepened impact, with about 1,200 kilometers of roads constructed and 32 bridges either delivered or ongoing.
The free food distribution program of the administration has so far hit over 600,000 households in terms of distribution, and the next phase will soon commence. Like you did say here during the budget signing ceremony, the next phase of the food distribution will commence likely during Easter.
And so we want to commend His Excellency, the Governor, by establishing this platform so we can present his scorecard.
Other commissioners also took turns to highlight major achievements of the Umeno administration, particularly in debt settlement and economic stability.
Ensure the complete clearance of all the inherited commercial bank debt with 39.831 billion.
Has provided grants, business tool and startup support to farmers and small-scale entrepreneurs to strengthen economic independence.
We now have a lot that will be commissioning in the coming months. We have more than 5 primary health centers ready for commissioning, which will be taking on very soon, and the general hospitals would also start.
But we really, is the desire of the government that we start to train our young people. We call this a Rise Tech Talent Accelerator Program.
Part of key discussions at the briefing was the state government preparedness to receive wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, who is expected on Saturday for her first official visit to the state. Clement Barikwe, NTNU.
In another development, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Committee on Nutrition and Food Security has commended excellent community education welfare scheme in partnership with Agricare Farms for advancing climate smart agriculture and contributing significantly to the fight against malnutrition and food insecurity in the state. Chairman of the committee and member representing Ibom State constituency, Moses Essien, gave the commendation during an oversight visit to the Agricare demonstrating farm at Usoidem, Urokoso in Abak local government area. Nsika Okon was there.
Chairman House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security, Moses Essien, while commending the Chief Executive Officer Excellent Community Education Welfare Scheme for the establishment of Agricare Farms, described the initiative as a major empowerment and social development intervention capable of reducing unemployment and improving nutrition outcomes in Akwa Ibom State. The lawmaker said although Ekis is widely known for its work in health and education, its expansion into agriculture and nutrition directly supports the Arise Agenda blueprints of Governor Umeno. He urged Akwa Ibom President to emulate the initiative by embracing modern smart agriculture.
We believe that pepper is one of those principal crops that can help to fight against malnutrition. Because of the content of pepper, it had fiber, calcium, potassium, and it helps for a growing child. There is no food you can eat without pepper. It is incomplete. And so this is also one of the messages that Pastor Moyno have been preaching, that Akwa Ibom people should indulge in agriculture.
Sometimes when you see the governor speaks about these things, you could see the passion. You could see it on his face, that the man is so troubled, that these are the things we're not supposed to buy in the first instance. So I believe that what you are doing is in line with the RISE agenda of His Excellency the Governor. And from our visit today, even if the governor wasn't aware of this, the House of Assembly will also help you to let not only the governor know, the entire world know what you are doing.
And so, as I stand, there is need for one to plan ahead. As I stand, this is the next thing that I need to look at, personally.
The Chief Executive Officer, Excellent Community Education Welfare Scheme, ECIS, Dr. Andy Ayo, commended Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Committee on Nutrition and Food Security for their visit and explained that the partnership with Afikle Farms was designed to demonstrate that climate-smart farming can enable continuous farm production and boost local food sufficiency in Akwa Ibom State.
This farm is meant as an institution to help others make better their farms. And so we can produce enough food, and then it becomes cheaper for our people to buy in the market and eat. And so that we can build that Akwa Ibom of our dreams. We congratulate His Excellency Pastor Moyno, PhD. We are completely in tune with his RISE agenda in terms of our agricultural approach. We think it's something that all of us must get involved in.
The village head Uruso, Chief Friday Ayo, and village head Usungidum, Chief Isaiah, commend the lawmakers for their visits. Zika Okon, NTA News.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Dito kanyan, isikiri yakinemen mubunumpo mendo tamsitu kukara state nyan ye ake me ntonko kukara aku fakuti musiarifia koro ake menangandu bege ideme mo adu keri nambru fakuti mo kebenduse NTA channel 12 yo etumo ekoto nemenyan keri namami adi daritie kwa weneze kenkarika amamia itiaba abu yoke minute erap meruep ndobiye yo kutemon simbego di yakineme kebo kubok momobok ase trupa nemenyan mbagi nengam poi bono iyem kot irong nyan.
Welcome back, Science Sports. Stay tuned. Youths in Nigeria are encouraged to equip themselves with necessary to identify, assess, and maximize emerging opportunities for future development. This is at the Uyo Youth Opportunity Summit, an initiative of the federal government held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Evelyn Badu-Ekpo was there.
It's the 7th edition of the Youth Opportunity Summit in Akwa Ibom State, a dream birthed in Kano State in 2024 with over 12,000 transformed youths to show. Hundreds of youths with a vision have gathered here in their numbers to gain decisive knowledge while grasping and harnessing business opportunities. Convener of the event and technical advisor to the Vice President on Women, Youth Engagement and Impact, Hawa Liman, calls on youths not to wait for perfect conditions to develop themselves, but commit to resilience, hard work, and leveraging opportunities.
Across the 7 states, we've seen a trajectory. So many young entrepreneurs are tilting towards the agri-value chain, followed by the technology space and then the creativity space. And this is a key insight that is greatly going to influence policy. Already government is committed to empowering youth in agriculture, in technology and in the creative space. Same thing was witnessed here in Uyo in the semi-finals. We also have young people processing with standard packaging that is ready to be exported.
The team, leveraging opportunities, building a future ready youth, captures the urgent imperative to not only recognize the potential inherent in young people, but also to strategically invest in the development, empowerment, and integration into the future economy and society.
Chairman of the occasion, other stakeholders call on youths to get inspired and get empowered networks to achieve success.
Procrastinating what you should do, not doing what you should do at the right time, and also make you not to be what you should be.
The Akwa Ibom youth are actually going to reposition themselves for a better future with the topic and what has been presented, which is very impactful in this particular edition. I'm sure it's going to make Akwa Ibom youth to turn a new leaf.
It drives whatever you do in life, whether we like it or not. This is your mental health. It drives your physical health, how you show up, how you interact with people, how well you do in your schools, how well you do in your business.
Highlight was the registration of business names for 20 youth entrepreneurs and scholarship for 4 students in tertiary institutions. Discussion panels and speeches on ways to create opportunities and resilient business for young entrepreneurs form part of the discourse. In Uyo, Evelyn Badu Epo.
Management of Nigerian Television Authority Uyo has reaffirmed its commitment to recognizing excellence and rewarding diligence among staff as a way of promoting productivity and professionalism in the workplace. The General Manager, Mrs. Ali Sube, made this known while handing over Best Staff Award for the month of February to Linus Ayo of Engineering Department. Ndifreke Morin brings us the details.
Presenting the award to the February 2026 winner, the General Manager, represented by Assistant Director News, Mr. Okuwe Penyong, described the award as a motivational initiative to recognize staff who have distinguished themselves through diligence and dedication to duty. He says the recognition not only appreciates hard work, but also encourages other staff to improve their performance and strive for excellence.
We try to motivate staff, give them honors, to tell them in a very modest way, you're doing well, do even better. Let's take NTA to the heights it deserves, and let's keep NTA on the pedestal where it remains. And this we're doing in NTAU.
Assistant Director, Engineering, John Nwafo, commends Mr. Linus for his commitment and professionalism, noting that the award is well-deserved and a motivation for him to do more.
The staff really deserves it because it's also a way of encouraging him to do more and also sending the same signal to other staff so that everybody sits up and contributes.
Responding, Mr. Linus thanked management for the honor, noting that it will spur him to remain focused and committed to duties. He dedicated the award to his colleagues, attributing the achievements to teamwork.
Grateful to the General Manager, NTOU, and the management staff. I'm grateful to my boss, Assistant Director, Engineering, Engineer John Nwafo. I'm grateful to all the engineering staff
for the support, for everything that we have done to achieve this award.
The Best Serve Award initiative is aimed at boosting morale and promoting a culture of excellence at NTA Uyo in Uyo, Ndifre Komori. NTA News.
We'll take another break. We'll be right back.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Safety is everybody's business, whether on our roads, homes or offices. But achieving maximum safety everywhere is more than just mentioning. Tune into the program Safety and Security Watch, a live studio phone-in program on NTA Channel 12 for you, your dependable station on StarTimes Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube for highlights, updates, and tips on safety matters by the professionals every Friday by 10:30 a.m. Safety and Security Watch. Safety first.
Welcome back. Thanks for still staying tuned. And now to health matters. Early genotype tests and detection have continued to attract the attention of health professionals who are insisting that knowing one's genotype early in life can help individuals make informed decisions about marriage and childbirth. Evelyn Baduepo in this report examined why stakeholders are calling for increased awareness across communities.
Do you know your genotype?
Of course, I do. I'm AA.
Yes, I do. I'm AA.
Discussions surrounding knowledge of genotype is no longer news to many Nigerians, although it remains a public concern on how best to handle such a health concern.
It's good because definitely if you want to get married, I think that's the number one. You need to know the person you are aligning with. Yes, very, very important.
Please go and know your genotype. Don't carry love and go and kill your children. Know your genotype is very important.
Identifying common genotypes, which are AA, SS, and AS, is key to determining genetic traits of an individual to reduce the burden of sickle cell disorder in persons. Apart from hospital campaigns on benefits of knowing your genotype, individuals and institutions now go an extra mile to determine their genotype and share their experiences.
In my JS1, I was really sick and all the tests were run on me and they didn't really place what was wrong with me. So the doctor recommended that I should do my genotype. When I did my genotype and I found out I was AS, so my siblings tried to place me on diets that align with my genotype.
Because some persons, they might be AS and SS, and then get married, and at the end of the day, their children get to suffer it, not them get to suffer it. So it's very important to get to know that.
We encourage even at the assembly level that couples should be put through the lectures on genotype. Because you cannot be a carrier and marry a carrier, or be a sickler and marry a sickler. So we try to put this across to our church members to avoid not only marriage crumbling, but it is also a means of economic waste.
And for couples or intending couples who discover incompatible genotypes, the emotional strain can be heavy.
There is a probability that you should not toy with, because management of a sickle cell child, that's a child with SS, is a big challenge in this country. It's economically draining, It is emotionally disturbing for the child, emotional distress for the parents, and it gives you a lifelong feeling of blame. I've seen a child who accused the mother and the father of being responsible for his problem because they knew that they are AS and the mother is a nurse, but the father was AS.
On genetic traits, some medical experts throw more light on genetic traits.
Where the man has a genotype of AS and he marries a woman whose genotype is AS. And what that means is that if by chance, out of 4 children that they may have, one child may collect A from the father and A from the mother, and that child is A, it's a normal child. The second child comes, picks S from the father, and unfortunately picks S from the mother, and that child comes out with SS. That one is a sickle cell child.
There are cases where you would actually have the symptoms. For an SS, that would be obvious because you'll be coming down with a crisis from time to time. But for AS that they are heterogenic, I think it's important everyone knows their genotype. Yeah.
Wider education and early tests are the thoughts of medical experts to outweigh the difficulties linked to genetic incompatibility. Just as I leave you with a question, do you know your genotype? In Uyo, Evelyn Badu Ekpo, NTA News.
AM News, we thank you for being part of it. Just before I go, a quick review of our top stories. Governor Umeno's led administration has cleared Akwa Ibom State debts inherited from previous administration. Expected Agricare farms. For youth in Uyo. And that's it. Join us again by 7 p.m. for another fresh package of our bulletin. Until then, I remain Joy Ubani, wishing you a pleasant day.
Dai uruka state metu mono akpe isongo mekan ukara ekamake kemme itun mako committee for utum bombet ke state me segem por bangandidia e ka sange ke se iwan ko tabi clefan unko ekambo ka idan etum adinam ukbem bo enomi wat kuyu kwai wo me se me se kamere yem ki bion kire basenya e penyon ke ko memboxini basenen Ebo mi warkirat ngin Nigeria yak ekbet mention suba utum kemi ayam manam yak ufo yengkot arakot yubio eke tanga mira e kamba uka irat ngin eke tu mori nam ekoto Youth Opportunity Summit enom mi wat kuyo yakikumbokom ke yogi beritiaba ame etumo arinam ekoto Youth Opportunity Summit enom mi wat kestetemi ame wakeke watos ndobeba Asrodo arino mo kbe ke banga usong na kbe nam yak mbubere mo awoda akpun anyo atara ma hawa liman ame adogowo ansi tumari namami ama asunu yo abomi wat iki bet nko funpo ama abono kende bimiso mo esinidem enam kpo dikibeno foro isoro mo yin nam yagini so mo afon ammo nko yingera kidem Njenna ti woro kpokoro ayi na mami nkoro yemi kwa wo iso wo mfen ameke keneke wana ke na mi e mabo mi wat yagesini idem enam mkpo digiben ufoyo yenkot isoro mo ke fandara ado ke ko tung wanda mkpo eke na make na mami akedo adino mi wat e wakeke wo edap ufang yagesini nyang mbubere mo ame na makengwet oyogo kemfon Emane non di to fong wet inang ufang adika e kamba ufong wen taifiok kem fon ko ndien ke utreri na mami mi po owo ame niere ifiok ke banga mbubege e mai bono e nyenge tang e wot mi wat na usong yemmo e ke mendinam yak mbubege mo atara e nyenge no ntam sinem mo kini amma ke beneke wat mi wat nangampo abono ye memfna amefna kemmo amma yunge nenge memlu paka amebara nko mi ku fo ufagutum usana itub enti ewiye maneso on sinifak ammo ke di dara benamutum ammo yeno ukbono manatore sre kaiso isnidem yana mutum fon e kamada wuro fagutum mi mali sugbe ake tanga mi ira ke nogo etelinus eyo anyeki pe engineering intensina wanda utum kefion iva ke boyo kiro ya ikum fon kini ke nogo awon sinam wanda utum ke nyeke fion February ameke boyo kedo ino ukbono e kamada wuro fagutum enti ewiyo mali sugbe ame kama wo kikpere nkan ukombok ete okwu ekpeyon akeda aki woro mo ama bo ke eno okpono ame soke no me mono me ena muto mi ke sokodo adisok ndara mo ke banga ntamsen yensen ifak ammo ame san nidem ena muto mo free inye sokodi ando bo ke mi sokodo bo adi ko mo ibo ke nam ya fon ndien ya sen ifak enam ya fon kan anye ke pa ade kama wo kikpere kan engineer ete John Wafo amakom ete Linus akedogo awosiki bueno okponomi abokenye anam ya fondien ke mutomomo amenye na make ikpere kan department amike adonidem ndien ke kat kodo etim ko ya nyeso ka iso anam mentiutum amenye na ma ade ete Linus kini enyeke atangiko ama bo kimemi ko bini mesat eti ka banga no okpono ame no ronye ndien ke me ya so wam anam anye so smifak anam utum ke taiti usong ame arigi benu foro yenkod idi ufogutum NTA ado erinam ame no ko menamutum eno okpono mi asokodo ari sokun nam yakno menamutum esnifak enamutum mfon kini edara ke mo ke banga menti utum amma enamma ku fo utum mi ku fo kan mi vendi wotem ba ku ponta pe no ba sinam se so ke mo pa to min ke ba se ya pe yo tamtie